Previously on Spirit Hunter Deathmark. This thing's not right in here. So you're gonna be like naked on the ceiling, held up by cobwebs or some shit. Hear the bathroom door open.
Hey, look, I'm not naked. Good for you, game.
She suddenly starts taking off her clothes.
Never mind.
Never mind. Hey. Oh, snap. Never mind. Horny is still on the menu, ladies and gents. And now back to being dumb. Ah, crap. Hello! NicoB! Back with some more Spirit Hunter Deathmark. Hey, that's a much more normal sounding Nico. Guys, I can't believe you actually believe that stupid doppelganger that talked to you last episode. That's right, he was a fake. Obviously, an incredibly sexy, gravelly sounding man couldn't possibly be me. So I killed him, right? He's freaking dead and he's never coming back. Let's be honest, okay? NicoB was too powerful, okay? He was too powerful of a Let's Player. He could not be allowed to live. So you're stuck with Nico Baritone once again. I know it might seem like a downgrade, but that's because perfection doesn't exist, guys, okay? And if it does exist, you have to fucking kill it. It has to freaking demon die. But along those same lines, last episode, a random guy 9739 said, Sick Nico kind of sounds like he's about to narrate my life story. Yeah, it does, right? Like some Morgan Freeman shit. When Yashiki woke up the next morning, he thought about that time that hero was almost naked and he just about got laid. It was pretty sweet. That's definitely a thought that's gonna stick around in his memory bank for many years. This game is still horny, just make sure you remember. Hope you enjoy the DLC. But a random guy, thank you so much for your hilariously accurate comment. Too bad that Nico's dead now. And it's that reason you are comment today. I did see some of you guys say that actually sounded like old Nico, you know, like NicoB 2012 when I suddenly learned how to like, you know, talk in a video format and everything. So I'm just like, I'm super monotone all the time. Yeah, it's pretty accurate because I really couldn't like emote or like fluctuate my voice in any way. Like I had to be monotone, otherwise my voice is cracked. Or I mean, apparently the female ones actually ended up coming across okay, better than I thought it would. I actually thought it, when I was speaking them in my head, listening to it, it sounded awful. But when I went back to listen to it in the recording, it actually wasn't too bad. It was still mostly there. So I guess either total bass or falsetto worked out okay, but anything in between was just kind of like, nah, fuck you. But yes, thank you to everyone for all the hilarious comments. There were a lot of funny ones. Like the B in NicoB stands for bronchitis. Or hearing Sick Nico is like unlocking a new skin for the channel. Some quality bangers, thank you, thank you. But anyway, voice thing aside, when we last left off, going in a weird order this time, Yashiki travels to Masquerade and meets up with his old pals Hiru and Diamond. But Diamond's got to peace out because, come on, we just can't have two partners here this time. We can't break the flow. I gotta get out of here for reasons. So alongside Hiru, we check out the Masquerade Hotel and even confront the woman in red, narrowly avoiding death. And by narrowly avoiding death, I mean getting death a few times and realizing, yep, that's definitely a spirit, all right. Yes, sirree. This shit ain't over yet, bro. And then the game also reminding us, oh, me so horny. Oh, I like to imagine the writers in the game are just like, all right, they're getting bored of all the scary shit. We need to show some tits, all right? It's been like a whole case since we've had tits. So here's some tits. Thanks, game, thanks. Everyone likes corpse party, right? Gotta do what they do. But Hiru's seduction has left her out of the picture for now. Suzu and Christy also stop by the mansion and tell us a bit more about the woman in red, before letting us know that apparently Ida, I think, is gonna be meeting up with us and helping us out here. Oh, great. I'm going to weeb them to death. Yeah. So yeah, this is interesting. This case is interesting because it doesn't tie to the Deathmark, or seemingly doesn't tie to the whole Deathmark main story bits. It's like something completely separate. I almost wonder if perhaps this might actually be something that leads into the sequel or even the semi-sequel, the NG game. Or if in the end, this will just end up being just a fun extra bonus case, because clearly we're running into all of our party members, right? All the people we saved. I think the only person we haven't run into is Sho. Technically, we got I for all of like 2 seconds on the phone. And I actually like Sho, so I do hope he shows up. I don't know, I'm almost feeling like this DLC bit feels almost like a victory lap kind of thing, kind of case. Like I'm not really seeing it. It doesn't seem like we're actually gonna be getting like a new partner or new characters. It's just kind of like the same ones we've had, which I'm fine with, honestly. I've enjoyed the people that we've met along the path here. So no partner currently. I think I'm meeting Ida there, potentially. So let's go head back to the Masquerade. And oh good, it's raining. If it wasn't raining, then I'd probably have to come back the next day, and that'd been really awkward. I didn't think it would go for 2 days straight, but sprinkling again tonight. You guys pointed out how essentially what ended up happening, my sick voice ended up making just my default talking voice sound like Yashiki all the time. Damn, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Funny thing was though, I didn't actually use my regular talking voice for Yashiki last episode. I still went for the deeper voice, which ended up just making it even deeper. So everyone just sounded like fucking Barry White. Gotta set the mood for the investigation, huh? Mother Nature's just taunting me. As the time comes to get the search started, 2 figures finally appear. Hey, right on time. Did you get any sleep? I did see somebody also say the sick voice really worked well for Diamond. And listening back, yeah, you're right. For someone who is kind of sickly, it was kind of perfect. Who would have thought? Diamond looks exhausted, probably as a result of everything that happened last night. Hello! Oh wait, technically we hadn't seen you yet either. How could I forget about you? Well, I thought I was meeting up with Ida. And isn't that what Suzu said? Or my hi? Howdy, it's my turn today. Do this we shall. Banshee, goddamn Banshee! Banshee Comanche! I honestly never expected Banshee Ito to come help. But he definitely has some spiritual powers. Yasuoka's judgment is on point. But more importantly, how is Hiro doing? She's stable. She's showing no adverse symptoms. She hasn't regained consciousness yet, and she's exhausted a lot of energy. Even being optimistic, it isn't good. At this rate, her life could be in danger. Wait, what? Hold on. She's stable, showing no adverse symptoms, hasn't regained consciousness, exhausted energy, and then she's gonna die? Wait, I was thinking oh, she's fine, she's stable, she's good, she's gonna die. Is that so? I was prepared for bad news. The situation sounds exceedingly dire laid out like that. The problem is we don't know the cause. We suspect poison, but without knowing what kind, there's nothing we can do. Oh, poison, huh? I thought it was just magical mystery spirit shit. What's worse is we can't find a puncture wound for the injection point. Maybe she swallowed it? You can't give her a serum. Is that normally what you give patients when there's poison? Diamond looks exasperated, or rather frustrated, as she shakes his head. So just try random antitoxins. Sure, if you want to kill her, go ahead. Even if we could get our hands on the poison, it'd take time to create the serum. We'd be too late. There's nothing we can do. If we can just have some kind of clue. I look up at the hotel bathed in a sea of neon. There isn't much hope, but we cannot despair either. Oh, that's right. Just so you know. Diamond looks over at me. There was no mark on Hiru's body. Hey, my man. I see. I'm glad it's not like we're just we're just gonna forget that shit happened. I'm glad they called back to that at least. Which means that the nightmare isn't starting again. It does seem interesting. I feel like the spirit this time around is different, even in just how she's portrayed. She seemed weirdly like she was glitching out, right? When we saw her before. And none of those other spirits that we ran into did that. I sigh in relief, the frozen chunk of fear in my chest melting away. I did some investigating on that myself, actually. I went to the warehouse last night. And what did you find? Nothing had changed. The Polonia box was still sealed. Is that right? Whew. Well, that's good. That's the first good news I've heard in a while. Come on, you two! How long you gonna stand around chit-chatting? Let's get going already. Right. Sorry for making you wait. This is everyone for today, right? I hesitate for a second as Ida comes to mind. Yeah, but this is all of us. Let's get started. We're just fuck it, I'm just gonna leave him. Is he about to come out and save us later or something? Good, time to get a move on. He's so energetic that's more worrying than reassuring. Why is Banshee this fired up? I ain't got shit to do, man. Also, I'm hungry. And I hear there's some sweet-ass food in here. That always gets me all fired up.
Just an FYI, old man. This place may be abandoned, but stealing is a crime. An ex-detective gave us the request. If you do anything illegal...
How dare you? I don't go around stealing things. I'm helping out out of the goodness of my heart. Anyway, who cares about that? Let's get to search it. Sounds like Diamond hit the bullseye. Banshee runs ahead into the hotel as I'm trying to get away. You can't catch me! As troublesome as ever.
Well, he's at least reliable at times like these. By the way, Yashiki, may I ask you to do something for me?
Don't be so formal about it.
If something were to happen to me, please move here to another hospital at once. I've spoken to another doctor I know.
Okay. Then if I start acting strangely, I leave myself in your hands, Diamond.
Yes, of course. And what will we do if we're both done in?
Guess we gotta rely on that crazy old man. Good question. Guess it'll be up to that grumpy detective.
Right, let's have him take care of it. Come on, we can't let that guy wander alone.
Okay. Ooh, a mini massager. I got 5 uses out of it. Shit. I'm gonna massage the fuck out of the ghost. Alright, back in we go. So now that I've got Diamond with me, I mean, he's not sick anymore, so I might be able to actually, like, do some stuff that I couldn't before with Hiru, right? Like, lift the bed out of the way and open the elevator. Whoa, it's still all fancy in here. Banshee's cheerful voice hits us as soon as we step inside. Maybe I could make this my second home. Oh, what's that glass case about? Talking to himself, he starts rummaging around.
I already warned you once, old man. We're not here to play.
How many times you gonna have to learn, old man? I don't think Banshee's listening. As Banshee putters around by himself, he reminds me of what happened to Hiru yesterday. We should stick together as much as possible. It's dangerous to go alone.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, old man, are you listening?
I have ears! He hears us all right, but clearly won't listen.
Good grief. So, Yashiki, you searched up to the 3rd floor yesterday, which means we should look through the 4th floor and above today.
So we can actually get up there? Yeah, that's right, but...
Is there a problem with that plan?
When we went up the stairs to the 4th floor, we just ended up back on the 3rd again. I tell them about the mysterious phenomenon we encountered yesterday.
Are you sure you weren't just confused?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was real.
Then we're in trouble. Is there no other way to get to the 4th floor?
What are you talking about? There's a way right over there. Easy. Banshee unexpectedly butts in. What do you mean? That thing right there. See? Do you bumpkins not know what an elevator is? Diamond lets out an irritated groan.
Old man, you know elevators need electricity to work, don't you? Do you think this hotel has any power?
If there isn't any, then all you have to do is make it so there is. They're a device that control electricity. I should know. I'm an expert.
Oh, really? Is that so?
Diamond sighs. I think he's lost the will to argue. Guess I'll just have to find a device thing myself then. He heads off, and after I told him not to wander away from the others, I just ask you to not go off by yourself. Banshee, I'm begging you, stay. I don't get to finish my sentence. My brain! Spling pain pierces my head and I fall to my knees.
Yashiki, what's wrong?
My head. Suddenly.
Do you get chronic migraines? Do you have any medicine on you?
No, I don't think it's that. That's it. My head is just throbbing.
Pulsing headache? If you don't have any medicine, then icing it is best. I'll go buy something for the vending machine. Sit here until I come back. Don't try to stand. You could fall over.
I sink to the floor, unable to even reply.
Before long, Diamond returns with a cold bottle of water, but... Ow! Strangely enough, my headache completely vanished while he was gone. It's hard to believe that a pain that intense would disappear so easily, but it did. Diamond doesn't seem particularly surprised when I tell him. No, it's not that odd. After all, we haven't clarified what caused the headache in the first place. I'm sure it's just exhaustion. You didn't sleep much yesterday, did you? That's true. Can't exactly say I got much rest. When you're under continuous stress, it's possible to get sudden headaches. Once you get home, you should take a bath or something and relax. Okay, I'll try that. All that's common sense, but it carries weight coming from a doctor. By the way... Diamond looks around, puzzled. Where's old man Banshee? Huh? I whip my head around searching, but Banshee's nowhere to be found. God damn it, old man! Jeez, already? I give up. We don't need him. We'll find him soon. Hope he's okay. We'll find him soon. Let's hope so. I'm quite worried. There's nothing we can do. We'll let him do what he wants. As long as it's a proper investigation, the detective should have no complaints. Yeah, let's go. Okay. So first thing I want to try, now I have Diamond with me. Can I lift this bed up over here? I try pulling on it, but it doesn't budge. I have to lift the bed up a little more if I want to get it out. What do you think? Can you lift this? Well, I can at least hold it up. I'll just have to give it a try. Make sure you don't hurt your back. Diamond's such a doctor. 1, 2, 3! We both lift the bed up together. I managed to drag the object out with my foot. I've got it. We can put it down now. Ugh! Whew! I worked up a sweat. So, what did you find? Contraceptive? Damn! Strange it hasn't been found until now. Well, at least it has been used. A contraceptive for men. It was found unopened under a bed. Break the seal! Interesting. Okay. I think that was everything in here. Now the elevator. I know this area pretty well now because I had to wander around for fucking ever trying to figure out what the hell to do at that one spot. Alright. I try pulling on the elevator door. It moves suddenly if I put all my weight into it. Based on what I can see from the window, the elevator isn't on this floor. Wait, what? Oh fuck, god damn it. I was actually on the right floor. For some reason I'm thinking the first floor I go up to is the first floor, not... I'm starting on the first floor. Okay, you! Trouble in the elevator door. It's impossible to open it alone, but if I had some help, I might be able to force it open. Want to give it a try? Lend me a hand. Alright, I'll show you what I'm capable of now that I've gotten healthier. Diamond just fucking opens that shit on his own. On my count. 1, 2... We muster all of our strength and try 2 or 3 times to force the doors open. Then... Whoa! There's the sound of something snapping and the doors suddenly slide open. Oh, I think we might have broken something. Did we break it? Maybe. It's probably still okay. But now we can search inside the elevator. Let's go on in. Alright. Manually opening the door with my hands, stepping in feels really weird. Diamond conscientiously closes the door once he comes inside. Doesn't leaving an elevator door open concern you? Ah, true. I think it was just a habit that I didn't think about. Still. Are those spider webs on the ceiling? Yeah, looks like it. A closed area such as this would be a good place to spin a web. Do I see fucking spider legs up there? Or is that... I think it's just wires. In the top left? I think. Ooh, I don't know though. Seems like there's quite a few of them. All jumbled up there. Now then, where should we check first?
Okay, we're fine. I feel like that was done intentionally. There are cables coming out of the hole in the top. Looks like a light used to be here, but it was taken down for whatever reason. Small keyhole above the operating buttons. Probably the emergency key ring. Find a small key that has the word fire engraved on it. I stick it in the fire switch. I slowly turn to the on position. But I can't turn it. Doesn't seem lubricated enough. What? If I try to force it, it might break.
I think that's the right key, but you might need to put some oil on it.
Fucking oil? What? Fine. Has buttons for the first floor to the 5th. Going by how it looks from the outside, it doesn't seem to be broken. Buttons for the fourth floor. Push one of the buttons. As I thought, nothing happens. Okay. It lists the room numbers from first floor to the 6th.
So the VIP room is on the 6th floor. It's the only one with a different color.
Wait, is it just me or is something off?
It is indeed odd.
What?
Buttons only go up to the 5th floor. What the fuck was that sound? Did I just see some shit? And yet...
I think I fucking did. Do we not? I don't think we noticed it.
Floor guy says there's a 6th floor. That is quite concerning.
Maybe you can get to the 6th floor by using the stairs.
I don't think so. It says the 6th floor has the deluxe suite.
What was that sound we just heard? Was it? We didn't comment on it. Was it just us hitting the buttons? Almost sounded like a slurping sound.
Never heard of a VIP room that you can only get to using the stairs.
That's a good point. Wouldn't make their guests of honor use the stairs. But then, what does this discrepancy mean? I suddenly remembered how Banshee was fixated on the elevator. Like he somehow knew it had a secret all along. In the end, we'll just have to try to get it moving.
Huh? Get what moving?
This elevator, like what Banshee was saying. Diamond stares at me, his face a mask of utter disbelief. You know Banshee has mysterious powers, and we just need to bet on them. Those ideas have a huge hole in it. The problem is how we go about getting it to move. I don't have the slightest idea.
I see now.
I thought he was going to get irritated with me, but Diamond thinks about something for a while, and he slowly starts talking.
Yashiki, to be honest, I've been giving it a lot of thought since then.
A lot of thought to what?
Why we survived. Or more, why the spirits were vanquished. I've been considering the reason.
Surprised to hear him talk about that. He speaks as if recounting something painful.
The reason why. It's clear that nothing physical was behind it. I get the feeling they were vanquished for a more meaningful reason. Otherwise, that soldier wouldn't have crumbled, just from one hit with a chisel. Which leads me to one answer. The fights we experienced with the spirits weren't actual fights. More rituals with certain conventions.
Rituals?
Yes, just like religious ceremonies. Rituals that are presented to the spirits. A ritual is a reenactment of something. Obviously, it doesn't actually take place, but maybe going through the motions satisfies those on the other side. Then one's purpose is accomplished. In our case, the spirits were vanquished.
Then the marks disappeared. It's all conceptual, but it's a convincing argument, especially for those with personal experience. For example, we vanquished Hanahiko with the lipstick and a hand mirror.
but we were essentially reenacting his memories of his mother. And if you define a ritual as a reenactment, then that'd mean our fights were rituals. I understand that, but how does that relate to now? What about the elevator? Does this require a ritual too? That was my point. We must fix the elevator. That much is clear. But perhaps we only need a ritual. In other words, go through the motions.
In other words, this may not follow normal logic, right? Not necessarily power, but just like, I don't know, slap a condom on this fucking elevator or some shit.
So he's saying we need to perform some kind of ritual to get the elevator moving. It's almost like playing house. This isn't playtime. Rituals are serious. No adult would get excited over a groundbreaking ceremony. Ah, true. If this is the work of being caught up in some delusion, like the spirits, a ritual might make something happen. The investigation was entrusted to you, therefore I leave the decision to you. Preparing ritual. There was definitely something here when we scrolled across before. I don't know. It could be it was something I would, I didn't actually look through that window yet. Maybe it was something I would have seen it normally if I was just scrolling through and it was just like a freaky spirit or, you know, like one of the jump scare spirits. Or that was only shows up in that one cutscene and it was just like, it happened fast enough that the characters didn't notice or something. So I was kind of surprised they just didn't say anything. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we know something odd as we search the elevator. The guy says there's a 6th floor, but the buttons only go up to the 5th. What could that mean? Might just have to get the elevator moving like Banshee suggests, but how do we do that? Diamond says something odd, that even if we can't really fix it, if we pretend to, aka perform a repairing ritual, that might work. That's theory anyway. It's true that I use the same principle to defeat the spirits by releasing them of their grudges, so it's possible it'll work. There should be clues to help us perform the ritual in the hotel, so I need to keep looking. Yeah, we still haven't actually had anything in regards to those pictures on the wall. We are done here for now. Picture of a masked woman gazing at a man. If this matters at all, I'm not sure. Okay, so maybe go back up now to the 3rd floor. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. And then maybe check the murder room. Oh, we return to the 3rd floor.
This is interesting.
Banshee is there. He's appreciating a painting on the wall and mumbling something. What's so interesting about that painting? What are you doing? You aren't planning on stealing that, are you?
Ha! Even I can tell this paint ain't worth a dime. I was just giving it a good look-see. These paintings seem to have a specific order to view them. See ya! I'm gonna go look somewhere else.
Banshee disappears towards the stairs. Masked woman walking with a cane. So that's probably the end, right? Viewed in a specific order. Do I have to actually look at them then in that order? Maybe? Natural space. This door that I still can't open, right? Doesn't move at all. I see. Try opening it while pushing from another direction. Which direction is that? One not involved with it opening or closing, so from the side. Try pulling on the frame again, and I'll try out my idea.
Damn, Dom with all the good ideas here, right?
I pull on again, and as I'm told, Diamond put his hand on the side of the knob and leans his weight toward the hinge. Then, the door, which had stubbornly refused to open, now abruptly pops open.
God damn. Diamond MVP this fucking day.
Wow, it actually opened. Just a little life wisdom. I live in an old traditional house, so I deal with my fair share of troublesome doors. Makes sense. Never know what's going to come in handy. There might be something inside. After all, this guest room seems different. Yeah, we should be careful. In which case, record, or save. Safety save. I thought those were human hands or something. Actually, are they? Not like human hands in a bottle.
There's a shelf stuck to the wall. It's lined with hairdressing products, cologne, and lotion. Some of the bottles still have a bit of liquid left. Most are empty. I checked through all the bottles on the shelf. Found a tube that still has some left inside. Maybe toothpaste? I look at the label. Vaseline A. Put that on that key and we're good to go.
Why petrolatum, huh? It's used as lubricant and moisturizers.
Huh. Might come in handy. It's a dark red stain by the sink drain. It used to be dry blood. So it must have lost a lot of blood going by how much is on the floor. What happened here? Is this on the floor too? I need to take a dump. Turn around, Diamond! Don't look at me! I'm not pooping! The toilet's sectioned off with a glass. Wallpaper isn't particularly dirty either. Looks like it's been taken good care of. I go inside and flush the toilet. The toilet's had a horrible coughing noise and spits out some black water. Ew, doo-doo! When I look up, I notice something stuck on the side of the tank. Hey! Oh my god, I finally got a worn out talisman. Oh, sweet healing. Interesting, I just realized at the start of the day, it actually resetted my soul power too, because I had like very little left after the last encounter with the spirit. Okay, uh-oh. Ugh. There's a bathroom section off of glass. Looks like it has a rather extravagant bathtub. When I shine the light through the glass door, I find trash lying in the bathtub. I step inside and dig around in the bathtub. I immediately notice a large object that looks like a small log. What's this? I stare at it until I realize what it is. It's a doo-doo! Oh, wooden horse head. Diamond seems shocked.
Might be a little late to be saying this, but you really are impressive, Yashiki.
I guess. Ugh. You know, just gonna walk in the bathroom full of bloody handprints and just pick up a wooden horse head like it ain't nothing. A discolored wooden horse head. This neck looks like it was attached to a body before it was broken off. It's submerged in dirty water so long that it stinks slightly. Okay, can I, It's a Spanish donkey. Put the horse head on the donkey. Alright. Surprisingly, nothing tried to kill me in there. So back we go to the elevator. Some Vaseline. I smear the Vaseline around the keyhole. It's nothing more than a replacement for oil, but it might help the key slide better. Alright. Find a small key that has the word fire. Okay. I slowly turn to the on position. Something clicks. But nothing happens. I think I'll need something else to get the elevator moving. I take the emergency key ring out of the keyhole. Okay, I need more power. Makes sense. By more power, I mean power of any kind. Hey, here we go. So I got the electrical device shit. Oh my god, is there hair in here or is that just regular wires? I don't know. I've seen too much horror shit in this game. I don't know anymore. Open the cover and peek inside. I don't know the actual name for it, but I find the device looks like a circuit board.
And of course, it's broken. We'll have to fix this if we want to get the elevator moving. Just like the old man said, it normally doesn't move without electricity. Of course, we don't have to actually fix it.
So long as we can get it moving. We'll only be performing a repairing ritual. That's all we can do.
By the way, Yashiki.
Diamond's face pales further as it groans.
This stuff hanging everywhere.
I think it's human hair. Okay, it is actually human hair. Ew. Sweat drips down my back.
It certainly does look that way. Well, we can only ignore it for now.
Yeah, good idea. Trying to put it from my mind, I reach out to the circuit board. Just then I notice something weird. What's that noise? When I hold my head close to the circuit board, I hear a faint buzzing. Yeah.
It's coming from the circuit board. Something might be vibrating inside. That's often the case with electrical devices.
You're right.
It's vibrating. Touching the case with my fingers, I can feel the vibration. He was right, the board is vibrating. So that must be why. Diamond nods to himself. There aren't any spider webs in here. What do you mean? Nothing. I'd expect this place to be covered with spider webs like the elevator. It was strange to see it wasn't. It's probably because of this noise. Spiders hate small vibrations like this.
Ooh, okay. Ah, okay. So that's what I'm using the massager for, right? To probably fend off the spirit.
I've heard that's why they don't spin webs by motors or things like that.
Huh.
It's not really relevant.
No, it's very relevant.
Now, what should we do about this?
Circuit breaker. Breaker. Sweet lighter.
We found a broken circuit breaker. If we're going to do repairing for ritual for the elevator, we're going to need electricity. But how do we fix it? The breaker vibrates silently and the metal whines. Diamond claims the vibration is why there aren't any spider webs. Apparently spiders hate this thing that vibrate. It's actually true. The central switch is badly damaged. Everything else looks like it's functioning fine. Stick my hand in there. I try pressing the switch, but it's broken, so I can't get it to stay. If I have something like a rubber band, I might be able to keep it in place. A rubber band, huh? This? I take out the contraceptive. This isn't its original purpose, but it's still rubber. If I stretch it, it should work like a rubber band. I stretch the contraceptive with both hands and hook it on the switch. It takes more strength than I expected. I managed to connect the ends and fix the switch in place.
Huh, you're pretty imaginative.
Alright. Oh, interesting. It's attached to the circuit board. Take it off. And really, I can take it off? Alright, good to know. Maybe I'll need it at a later point. Okay. Now. Nothing happens. Shit. Maybe a thing down here? Aha, it is. Something else down here. That's right. The copper bar is broken. That's the only place that's obviously damaged. I try moving the switch. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Must take a wooden horse head in there. Put the mini massager. I'm gonna massage this shit till it works. I take out the spoon and place it on the bar. Metal conducts electricity, right?
I see, so electricity will be able to pass through that.
Hey. Yeah, I'm not sure it'll actually work though. Might be enough for what we're trying to accomplish right now. Force the spoon behind the copper bar. And it sticks in place rather nicely. Okay. Alright, now are we good? Then. Whoa! Hey, here we go. The elevator automatically moves to the first floor. Diamond groans as he wipes sweat off of his face.
I can't believe it. It actually moved.
Wait a second. You're the one who suggested we do a ritual.
I suppose so. Still, I'm shocked. But now, finally...
Yeah, we might be able to go above the third floor.
Exactly. Wonder what we'll find.
Alright. So, let's go to the fourth floor.
Looks like we managed to make it up here.
At least we think. Yeah, let's go. Huh? Another painting up here, too. The gloomy hallway stretches out ahead of us. It doesn't look like all that different from the lower floors. Ah, fuck. Glitchy girl. Hey, how's it going? It's her. Her red raincoat appears in the darkness. My grip on the flashlight becomes sweaty.
That's...
Diamond takes a step back.
Sir? Other people are unnecessary. You're the only one I want to see, sir. I don't like gross or scary things.
She's calling me sir again. She seems like she'll listen to what I have to say. I should try asking her something this time. Anything really. I just need a clue. Anything that can help save Hiru, who's suffering in pain at this very moment. Okay. Mind made up. I take a deep breath, but... Diamond stumbles over something and falls. Hey, are you okay? Sorry, nothing's wrong. Huh? Diamond falls silent as he tries to stand. I look over at him and immediately see it. The thing Diamond stumbled over is... Oh my god, oh man, you got fucking whipped! Ah! Diamond instinctively scrambles back. Spooder lady! What is that? Something that looks like a giant cocoon is sticking to the floor.
Oh, what the hell? What? Am I not sexy enough to get looted here, video game? God damn it! I can't be like shirtless to have my dick out or something? Giving the viewers something to look at? No? Yeah, fuck you too.
I can see a scarf and hat tangled in the glittering thread. They look familiar. No, it can't be. Banshee? Old man, you're kidding. Banshee, can you hear me? But please say something. I hear a muffled voice in the cocoon. He's alive.
Oh, not for long, though.
Spiders! Quickly move to shoo them away, but I see a red figure out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, God. Too close, man. You're too close.
God. Diamond's so panicked he's unintelligible. I know what he's trying to say. Skipping to the elevator is our only choice. Go, go! Together we rip Banshee up off the floor. Carrying him like a log, we stumble to the elevator. We fall into the elevator and I repeatedly slam the button for the first floor. Banshee, can you hear me? Hey, say something! Diamond tries to give Banshee medical treatment. Damn it, he's no longer responding. His body's going rigid. Oh, maybe, oh, I see. Potentially spider bite? As Diamond focuses on helping Banshee, I see something black scoring by his shoulder. Diamond?
Yeah! Oh, that definitely looks like it.
Oh! It's just coming out of its teeth? Is it just... maybe, so it's not actually maybe a bite? It's just like some kind of poison licking or dripping from their fucking mouth onto their skin. Huh? Ah! I blink and suddenly the entire elevator is filled with reeling shadows. They come in one after another.
Oh, time to live or die. I gotta vibrate.
Find their source, yell loudly, smash. Smash them. Find their source. They have to be getting in from somewhere. Let's look around the elevator. I don't see any spots like that. They just look like they're gushing out of the walls. Ah, fucking really? Ah, shit, now we're dead. Is my head gonna explode? It's gonna be the blah, blah, blah. No, spiders! Spiders! Diamond cries out in despair. Feels sharp pain. Gah. Ah, bleh. Diamond's painful grunts sound far away. I'm wrapped up in an infinite silence. Nope, no exploding head that time. Ah, splat, splat. Yell loudly. Vibrations from the yelling. Bend over and yell loudly enough to wreck my throat. Spires visible stop moving for a moment. Yep. They're still coming. We need something stronger.
Mini massager! Massage the fuck out of these spiders.
I take the massager out of my bag and press it against the wall and turn it on. A growling vibration runs through the walls. Spires suddenly start acting strangely.
You choose to kiss the spider. The spider blushes like, ah! The creature vanishes instantly, as if they'd only been a mirage. What's going on? Yeah, I was desperate, but I can't believe that thing had a big enough vibration to scare them. I'm puzzling on why. Something slams in the elevator door hard. Elevator! Hurry up and get the elevator going! Right, he hit a button, but then I realized when he pushed the button a ton of times. I pressed the button for the first floor again. It only clicks. The metal box is straining us. Why is it moving? Oh, bleh.
Hey, I see you!
Whoa. It's her! Hurry! Hurry! It's obvious who she is. Move, move, move! Bleh. I pray silently as I jam the button. Then... beep, beep, ding! First floor. We stumbled out of the elevator without checking to see where we stopped. We're in the first floor lobby. Did we escape? Yeah. For whatever reason, the elevator decided to move at the very last second. I doubt my praying actually worked, but... not sure what happened, but I think we're safe. I breathe a sigh of relief. A figure appears in the gloom. Oh my god, it's fucking Ida! He did come to save the day! Why were you guys in there? Ida? You're both covered in sweat. Did something happen? I used my cool anime powers to save you! Sure you did, whatever. Of course something. Wait, Ida, did you call the elevator down here? What? Yeah, I mean, it looked like it worked, so did I do something wrong? Ida holds himself back timidly. Sounds like he thinks I'm mad at him. Diamond suddenly steps up to him. And suddenly gives him a hug. You saved us, you fat fuck! Thank you, Ida. Well done. If you hadn't been there, we would have... True, you couldn't ask for a better timing. I'm so glad I left your ass behind. Could be more grateful that Susan contacted Ida. What's most important right now? Oh, that's right. He needs some emergency treatment. Come, help me with him, Ida. Okay. Clearly clueless, Ida helps us drag the white lump out of the elevator. What is this creepy thing? This is some random homeless guy wrapped in a fucking burrito. Hesitate for a moment before I reply, but he should know. Banshee Ito, the old man from the underground shelter. What? Oh, idiot, don't drop him. Ow. I don't get back to Kujou Mansion until almost midnight. My exhausted body groans in pain as I collapse into the sofa. My head feels heavy, like it's in a fog. To top it off, things are worse than yesterday now. I got another fucking dead body. Throw him on the pile. Banshee was sent to Diamond's hospital and immediately admitted. He's no longer conscious, and untrained eyes would say he's just sleeping, but he's actually fallen into a deep coma. His condition is very serious. To be honest, I wanted to go along and do something to help, but Diamond chased me out of the hospital. He said I'm overworked and sleep deprived. I had to stay behind at least. Not that he's replacing me, but it's good he's here. He's there. I'm frustrated with myself for thinking he'd be useless. Once everything is over, I definitely need to thank Suzu. First hero, now Banshee. This radiant, if I keep investigating, if I don't find any clues, thinking about it makes my stomach hurt. Those two might never recover, and that's just assuming their conditions stabilize. If they get worse, something even more terrible could happen. I put my head in my hands and sigh. The red raincoat flashes in the darkness. What should I do? How do I... have to keep investigating tomorrow. Once I finish looking through these documents, I should head straight to bed. Alright, rest for today. I have to go investigate again tomorrow. Need to go to bed early and rest. Early morning. I get the worst wake-up call ever. Ah!
A severe pain threatens to split my head. The mysterious headache from yesterday is back with a vengeance. I meant to go to Diamond's hospital to see Hiru and Banshee while I was light out. Spots flashed before my eyes. I can't even sit up. I pull the sheets up and wait for it to pass. I'm only just able to move by the time the sun is setting. Thunder rumbles in the distance. Sounds like rain again. Great. I press my fingers to my temple to check. The whirlwind of pain has once again disappeared without a trace. I sigh. Mashita calls as I'm making coffee in the kitchen. He says he'll come along for tonight's investigation. Must have finally wrapped up his other cases.
About fucking demon time.
He mentioned that he dropped by the hospital in between cases to see Hiru and Banshee. Seems they went berserk when they awoke and are now restrained. Another typo. They refused to eat. Relying on IVs won't work forever. I didn't expect the report to be good, but...
This is a critical point in the case.
Before he hangs up, Mashita utters a warning. Then this is the 11th hour. Mashita doesn't offer a reply. The red lights outside the rain-soaked window are hazy like a wilting flower. It's time to head out. Okay. No marketing deep crimson, just my friends dying around me, for other reasons. You know. Park the car in the parking lot as always, and walk over to the street in the rain. I pass down the familiar road to hotel.
You're late. What were you doing?
A man in a trench coat cuts an imposing figure on the wet street corner, glittering in lights.
You know damn well time is of the essence right now. Diamond's prepared for the worst too. He's made arrangements to transfer them.
Transfer them? Oh. They must be in pretty bad condition then.
And I didn't mention this over the phone, but I met someone at Diamond's hospital. I ran into Sho Nagashima.
Hey, I was like, come on, he has to show up, right?
Sho? What was he doing there?
Some of his gangs hang out here. Guess we're a hot topic with them. They've seen people in and out of the hot hotel. Nagashima heard about it and figured they were talking about you. He contacted the fortune teller, and well...
So now Sho knows about the case too.
Why didn't you just keep quiet? That old lady hands out business cards to anyone and everyone. It's a real pain.
So did you talk to Sho?
Why would I? He cornered me asking for info on the case, but I drove him off.
I suddenly feel uneasy. You didn't say anything unnecessary, did you?
Of course not. I just said to stay out of grown-up matters.
Ah, my brain! For just a moment, my vision tunnels and a blood vessel in my head throbs.
Something wrong?
No, I'm fine. I'm sure he doesn't want Sho involved either, but he really should have considered his words more carefully. I hear footsteps coming up behind me. Can't be. Sho. Raise my head with a sudden sense of dread. Oh! But it's only Moe Watanabe.
Thank goodness. You're here after all. Good thing I came straight here. I got the results you asked me for.
I looked at her blankly for a moment, but then I remember I asked her to use her connections to investigate the rumors. Right, thanks.
There's no time. Give us the short version.
Oh, okay. Then I'll only cover the really important parts. I heard something amazing from someone who was there at the time.
What, like a hotel employee?
No, not like that. Jeez. I say someone who was there. I've seen one of the high school girls who was up to no good. Making trouble in the neighborhood.
You talked to one?
This is legit, right?
Even Mashita's interested. All the people who used Masquerade really know what happened there. Hearing from someone involved is best.
Yeah, her name's Akko. The editorial department helped me track her down. She went to a nearby high school and did this part-time job, apparently. And what's really important is what Akko said about her classmate, Esko.
Actually, oh, Oh, no. It's probably Aiko, and this is probably Sako. These are like the names that we read about in the thing. That's supposed to be like anonymous, I guess. The dashes, I think, meant to represent anonymity. Because you don't know what that one letter could be. It could be anything. Granted, those options seem kind of limited, but you know. Moe pulls a voice recorder from her bag and hits the play button.
Yeah, a friend introduced me to a part-time job. It was whimsical. I mean, I just did it on a whim. Yeah, so we're supposed to be near the hotel, Masquerade. And there's a system there where someone introduced us to customers. You get a lot of money from it, so everyone's dying to get hired. But one day, there was like an incident. Someone at school found out about the job. So I'm getting two shoes as class rep.
Oh.
Sako said she was going to tell her teacher, Nomura. Everyone freaked and apologized to her, saying they'd stop. She wouldn't listen.
So that's going to be the girl in red.
If her parents found out, it'd be the worst thing ever. We begged, but she didn't budge. In the end, she left class saying she was going to go to the police with Nomura. We were totally freaking out, so I went to the hotel that night. I mean, at that point, there was no harm in going, you know? But then, she was there. Sako was standing in front of the Masquerade in the drizzling rain, in a red raincoat. Said she was gonna go to the police, so who knows why she was at the hotel. But it's made us all jumpy and on edge every day after that. Except nothing ever happened. Soon after that, Masquerade shut down. I guess they uncovered something.
What?
Huh? The job. Yeah, I completely quit after that.
Huh. Did, like, maybe Nomura killed her or something? Maybe she was a spirit at that point, right?
That's Aiko's testimony, just the important parts, though.
Well, we got a fascinating first-hand account. The rumors of Red Riding Hood, and what was written in the guest books we found in the hotel. All the pieces are in that girl's confession. So what ended up happening to Sako?
I don't know exactly, but apparently she stopped coming to school. According to Aiko, she just suddenly stopped showing up.
Machida snorts.
It's too perfect. She was probably just being overly dramatic. Especially that part about the red raincoat. Most people use an umbrella when it's raining.
That's true. She is right. It's possible that the raincoat was a sign of whoever she was waiting for, but hardly anyone comes down this street. It doesn't really fit.
Is that all you have to tell us? Then hurry up and go home.
So I really can't come with you? I worked really hard, you know.
No, we don't need any more fan service, Moe. Trust me, it will happen if you stick around too long. Apparently Moe really wants to come along. I do feel bad. She worked and got us that info just so she could investigate with us, but sorry, but you shouldn't be here. There have already been 2 victims. We can't get you wrapped up in this too.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Moe nods. Guess she's already over it.
Better tell me all about it later then. And be careful.
She sounds worried about me. She just spears around the street corner. A siren echoes on the wind, and a natural howl in the distance. I look up at Masquerade looming before us. What in the hell happened inside that hunk of concrete? It's always a tragic cause of the birth of a spirit. Red Riding Hood must be the same. But I can't watch my friends die. I slowly step forward, trying to escape from the unease that's threatening to engulf me.
It's not right for the dead to meddle with the living.
Machida mutters beside me. Is that a personal creed?
Nah, just what I think.
Machida clicks his tongue. Okay. Moe shows up and gives us testimony of Aiko, a student who used to work at Masquerade. One day her classmate Sako learned about the job and threw everyone into a panic by saying she'd tell a teacher. The students were afraid of the police getting involved. Aiko wasn't sure what to do, but when she went to the hotel that night, she went to Sako staying in front of the hotel in a raincoat. She told Aiko she was going to the police, so why was she there? After that night, Sako stopped coming to school, and for some reason the police never got involved. After everything, nothing happened. Why didn't Sako go to the police? She's saying, sir, is this her meeting with the teacher, Nomura, or whatever? Is that who she thinks we are? Or she thinks we're meeting with a police officer, perhaps? Hey. I step into the lobby, but she just stops in front of me. What's wrong?
What a fantastic job you've done here.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Look,
Uh-oh. What? The lobby looks completely different. The room is covered in white. No. It wasn't like this yesterday.
thought so. These are webs.
She touches one of the floating threads.
Looks like she's up the ante. Bring it. Time to make our appointment with our lady friend.
Just then, the groan of the elevator moving echoes. The elevator just come back to the first floor. That'd mean
Someone's already here. Did you see which floor it came from?
no, I wasn't looking. Though I feel it took a while between when I heard the noise and its arrival. I'm betting it's one of the upper floors, maybe the 4th or 5th. Yesterday we got the elevator working and managed to get to the 4th floor. Because of what happened to the Banshee, we weren't able to investigate any higher.
Okay, let's start on the 4th floor.
Alright, let's do it. And I'm going the wrong way. So we left the hotel and never came back. The end. Okay, number 4. Definitely no spooters this time. What's this one say? Masquerade wife. Masquerade running down a trail. Okay. Okay, try this room on the left. Chest with a vase on top. It's made out of wood, but it isn't broken. Whatever's inside is probably still intact. Pull up in the drawer and find a notebook. Ask guest book 401.
What's that?
A guest book provided by the hotel. Guests write about their experiences in it. I glanced through the pages. This guest book's entries are clearly different from all the other ones. It covers a number of horrifying topics, such as devil worship and different kinds of torture. Every page is crammed with stuff like that. It's impossible to tell which ones are delusions and which ones actually took place. The only thing I can say for sure is that it's surging with a twisted, single-minded appetite. I silently hand over the guest book, but she just skims through it and smirks.
Huh. That's quite the hobby. The handwriting differs by page. This was written by several guests.
I find that hard to believe. I sincerely doubt there are so many people in the world who have such a unique hobby.
Bit like moths drawn to a flame. You wouldn't even know to look at them. The pieces are finally coming together. Seems this hotel offered a special service for its perverted guests.
You mean the kind of stuff written in that guest book?
Yeah. The kids working that part-time job are probably part of it too. Guaranteed their safety and complete confidentiality, of course. After all, the one who sold his soul was probably most nervous about that. Still, these people are quite the imagination.
Sheena mutters sarcastically as he casually leafs through the pages. Then he stops.
Hey, this phrase, do you know what it means?
The phrase Machida is pointing to is Jiragumo's punishment. Jiragumo, huh? It's a spider monster from Japanese folklore that can shapeshift into a beautiful woman. Ah, so you do know about it. Thanks so much for the info dump. I ignore the hint of sarcasm in his voice and read the rest of the page. Jiragumo's punishment is a recreation of a certain urban legend. You capture the largest spider you find, a wild one would be best. Sharpen the sacrifice's senses with drugs, and use a mouth speculum to keep their mouth open. Ugh. And throw the spider into their mouth. Ew! Then pee into their mouth. If they manage to swallow it, they're innocent. If they don't, or the spider escapes, they're guilty. It's a witch trial meant to judge truth from lie. If I get a sacrifice that needs punishing, I'd like to try it out immediately. What the fuck? It can't be that's what's written here. It was actually... Does someone actually do this?
Who knows? Hey, calm down. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm calm. I doubt Machida believes me. It's obvious I'm totally rattled.
Don't forget, Yashiki. We can't die here.
Of course, I know that. Try to keep my reply as steady as possible, but my hand keeps shaking as I put the guest book in my bag. The Venetian mask. It's a plague doctor mask. I pick the mask up and find a talisman on the wall underneath. Thank you. A large air conditioning unit attached to the ceiling is stained, but would likely... Another typo. Okay, there are quite a few typos in this DLC. Although, to be fair, there were quite a few typos in the main game, too. Likely work with electricity. Ooh, that was fucked up. Fuck you, game. Check behind the wire door. There's a folding table and chair stored away. They're too big to carry around. Some kind of slime is stuck to the mirror, so my reflection is hard to see. Trash can with a lid. The plastic trash can has a number of cracks in it. It was kicked by a guest or something. I turn it upside down and shake it. A wad of paper falls out. Hey, thank you. Oh. They're brand new spider webs. Was this web built last night? Okay, now even perfectly normal spider webs are starting to look eerie. Okay, I think that's everything in here. Alright, to the right. Who the fucking hell is calling me? What do you want? I hear a faint laugh. I don't hear anything more coming from it.
Oh, goody.
They're not in here now, right? Feels like the mask is staring at me. I take it down to examine it, but it's just a mask. Still feels like it's staring at me, though. Nothing else? No? Okay, we're about the bathroom. Get some mileage out of these guest rooms and bathrooms, aren't we? It's a horribly stained sink. The stains look like they might have come from old blood. I really don't want to do this, but I still need to check it out. I shut my eyes and stick my fingers down the drain. I touch something hard. Something cylindrical. It's stuck down there. Sadly, my fingers don't seem to be able to reach it.
Something in there. It's often a prime location to hide incriminating objects. It's likely an important piece of evidence. We should get it.
Vaseline? Take out the Vaseline. And no. Gonna stick the mini massager down there. Now this credit card. Maybe a key. No, an entire wooden horse head needs to go jam down there. There's a dark red water in the bathtub. My nose rebels at the stench of iron. Wonder what that could possibly be. Probably Kool-Aid or something. Okay, can I actually take the stairs now? Go up. I can. Hey, we got a box for her too. Masquerade wife. It's a picture of a masked wife holding hands with a child. Okay. Open the door and check the switchboard, but nothing looks broken at first glance. Alright. The door to the room 502 is locked.
Hey, shine the light inside.
Uh-oh.
Body is finally turned up. Let's check it out.
Right. You okay, bro? There's a skeleton hanging left hanging in the restraints. Spider webs wrapped around its entire body. It can look fake at first glance, but when I look closer, it does appear to be an actual human corpse. When I touch it, something flakes off. Looks like traces of dried skin. The corpse is almost a complete skeleton.
Small stature, based on the thickness of the bones, it's likely an adult male. Considering how dried out it is, I'd say it's been here for at least a year. The problem is the cause of death.
Machida meticulously searches the corpse, then finally shakes his head.
I just can't tell. Was he strangled by spiderwebs?
Quit joking around.
A joke, huh? Be great if that's all it was. Still, this skeleton. He must have been in pain when he died. His face is all twisted.
If this was an adult male, and he was likely a guest here. No matter how hard I try to sympathize, I just can't.
Hey, look at this.
Machida suddenly tosses something at me.
Found it earlier. Belonged to this guy. Still has some fuel left. Keep it in your bag or something.
Cheap lighter. Okay. I'm gonna light this motherfucker on fire. Coffin over here. I doubt it's anything more than a fake prop, but it looks well made. Its placement makes it look even more real than an actual one. Open the lid of the coffin. Find a book among the junk inside. Monster Encyclopedia. It's a book about different monsters from around Japan and their associated legends. Machida flips through the book.
Huh. So the spider monster originally killed people by drowning them in water.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I remember reading a legend like that in one of the books piled on my desk at Kujou Mansion. He usually targets woodcutters or hunters, but they're always saved at the last minute. Every region has a story like that.
Saved? How?
They use a tree stump. The spire takes it instead. And the protagonist escapes. Tree stump, huh? Man, I gotta use the horse head for that?
Huh. I don't get it at all.
There's no point in complaining about folklore.
In any case, this will make for a good reference. Take it with you.
Yeah, this is all helping me with the inevitable fight. Open the door to the bathroom. Storage cabinet behind the sink. The door is covered with mold, and that's because of the humidity. Open the door and rummage around inside. Bent hanger. Metal hanger, the top of it is bent out of shape. That's what I'll be able to use in the sink. Open the lid of the trash can and look inside. There's a large clump of hair inside, as well as some paper waste. Just in the urge to scream, I securely closed the lid and chucked the trash can back where it was. Yeah, bleh. Flush. Guess all it's in here. All right. Time to head back down. You know what? An idea hits me and I take out the bent hanger. I should be able to bend this into a shape I want. I bend into one straight wire so it can fit down the drain. I stick it in the pipe and move it up and down. I hear the sound of dirty water being dislodged and hit something hard. Key to room 502. I had a feeling. The key's the tag that says Deluxe Suite. That'll come in handy. Good thing it wasn't washed down the drain. Yeah. There's sticky white threads wrapped around the key, too. Seems like they stopped it from falling all the way down to the pipe. Alright. Oh goody, another sex dungeon. Decorative coffin. Open the lid of the coffin. Find a book among the junk inside. Now, Demon Encyclopedia. The book has pictures of various demons and demonic crests and lists their characteristics.
I guess the guests here were interested in stuff like that.
What? Nothing else? I guess not. Broken wooden horse. Oh! It's pretty roughly. The horse lying on its side. Take the head. Take out the wooden horse head. Take it out, but Feel? Go to lift up the wooden horse. When I do, I notice something catch the light. Pick it up and discover it's a metal tool.
It's a mouth speculum. It's usually used for medical purposes, but some maniacs use it for other things.
Huh. Just as I'm replying to Machida. Ah, my brain! A white light flashes before my eyes and I black out. Uh-oh. Here's someone sobbing. My eyes should open, but everything is pitch black. I shake my head desperately and try to look around. Ew. Horrible image flows into my mind. What is this? Young girl's blindfolded and restrained. Her mouth is being forced open with that tool. Her breathing is ragged. She must have given a drug of some kind. Let us commence the judgment. The man speaks theatrically behind me. The court has decided to give the accused a fair trial and will judge our crimes. The trial will begin now. Eat this. I should put the spider in the accused's mouth, and if it crawls out, she is guilty. She can swallow, she's innocent. Why does the innocent part have to be the nasty one? Upon hearing that, the girl starts jerking around frantically, her movements haphazard. She desperately cries for help. Her words are garbled for fear of the drug. I hear men jeering. Then a man releases a giant spider into the girl's mouth. Ah! Hey, get hold of yourself. Yashiki, can you see me? Spider, get it, get it! Idiot, calm down. Oh! Punch in the face. With a slug to the jaw, I finally returned to my senses. That's right, a room at Masquerade. And the vision I just saw. What did I just see? I went somewhere. You haven't gone anywhere. You just fell on the floor and started writhing. I feel like I've woken from a long dream. Can't believe that was a hallucination. You finally calmed down? Yeah, I'm fine now. I wipe sweat off my forehead and swallow. That girl who was restrained was that Sako. If it is so, then was she unable to go to the police because she was caught by people here? Yeah. At least they have a bathroom for every torture room, right? Take a good piss right after your sexy torture fest. It's lined with hairdressing products and cologne and lotion. Some of the bottles still have a bit of liquid. Okay. Got bath salts, insect repelling cream. That seems like it'll be useful. The tub is covered in dents and scratches. Too many for it to be the natural wear. Going by the appearance of the room, horrible things probably happened here too. I hear footsteps as I step into the hallway. I turn in the direction of the noise to see. Behold! I fucking knew it! Sho? Sho Nagashima is standing there. She has said he ran into him at the hospital, but I can't believe he came. Sho? What's the matter? I take a step toward him, but Mashia stops me. Wait, something's not right. Look closely at Sho's face. No, couldn't be. His face is unnaturally stiff. Suddenly he begins yelling angrily. I was looking for you this whole time. I'm going to kill you! What the fuck? Raised the metal bat he was hiding and moves into attack. Get back, Yashiki! Show what the fuck are you doing? Mashia yells, urging me to escape. But we're in a hallway with close walls. What should I do? Shoot me in the dick! Live or fucking die! Duck, dodge, dip, dive, and dodge. Run to the right, run to the left. Duck and dodge. Quickly duck, covering my head. Hey, you're not getting away! Just bat alters course in a flash, and I take a direct hit. Ow! Fucker, am I supposed to know where to go? He strains only to swing his bat again. Shit. Have my hands full with just trying to get away. There's no way I'll be able to restrain him. But shows like Hero is infected with the same mysterious poison. We have to restrain him or his life's in danger. Can't do this alone. What should I do? Die! Shiro's deranged eyes burn a hole in me. Punch him, tackle him, draw his attention. Ah! My chances are thin no matter what I do, then my only choice is to draw his attention. Huh? Sho hesitates for a moment, confused. But a second later... Dumb idiot! You don't want to give up, old man! The metal mat flashes above my head. Then... You're the idiot. Oh! She suddenly appears next to him and throws a direct punch in his face, fucking right behind him. Nothing personal, kid. Survived, mostly. Sho tumbles to the ground. As he falls, his bat flies through the air and... God! Luckily for me, it collides into the side of my head and I collapse with a pitiful yelp. Ow! Come on! Dumbass. Cursing Machida quickly grabs Sho's arm and completely restrains him. Ugh! Machida puts his weight on him. Sho groans painfully. Finally, he faints. Hey, Yashiki. You okay? Yeah, it just grazed me. I sit up and gently shake my head back and forth. Thankfully, everything seems fine. Hey, give me a hand. We need to carry him out of here. He's probably like the others now. We better hurry. I think Sho would end up as the third victim. I managed to make myself stand, but my spirits have dropped to my feet, down to my feet. Still sprinkling outside. We drag Sho out of the hotel. Finally, we have a chance to catch our breaths. Call off the investigation for today. Yeah. Imagining Hero flashed before my eyes. But Sho's safety should come first. Let's go ahead and bring them to the hospital. I'll go get the car. Good idea. Yours is better for moving 6 people around. Take out the car key and stand up. Just as I do. Ah! Piercing pain runs through the side of my head and I fall back to my knees. Yashiki! It's just a headache. I thought I'd gone away, so why? You got hit right where it hurts, huh? Just rest there. But, Sho! You're injured too, so take it easy. I'll take Nagashima in my car. You wait here until I get back, got it? Why you want me to wait here? Take me with you! I come straight back after I drop him off. Sorry. Sho's in your hands now. She collects Sho and disappears. The soft pitter-patter of rain permeates the area. The sound of the rain seems to make this place even quieter somehow. Then I notice something. The noises aren't the only thing that's vanished. The pain is gone. The intense headache has faded, like it never was. It's happened to me twice before. Hold on. Now I'm suspicious. I think back on the times when I had a headache. First was when I went inside Masquerade with Diamond and Banshee. Back then, I'm pretty sure. I wanted to keep everyone together. But then I had a headache and Banshee up and disappeared. It keeps trying to separate them. My next headache came the following morning. I was trying to get to see Hiro and Banshee, but in the end I was unable to. Then just now, I was going to the hospital with Sho and Machida. I gazed at the entrance to Masquerade.
You're the only one I want to see, sir.
That's what Red Riding Hood said. I get it, you. I stare at the hotel as if I can see through the doors. Feel like I can see a red figure inside. On a rainy night, a girl stood there wearing a red raincoat. You're still waiting even now for the one you respect so much. That headache always attacked when I was trying to stick with other people.
If I stop trying and stay by myself like I am now, then it'll vanish like it never was. It was never there. I get it. Here, Rubanchi. Now show. Got my friends all caught up in this. That's right. It's all my fault again. I'll come alone. So, do what you will. Bitch. I go back inside Masquerade.
Sensei.
Voice calls from the darkness as if it was waiting for me. What are you telling me to do?
赤い糸見る
You see the red thread of fate, right? The top floor in the room of mask.
The top floor. The 6th floor was listed on the guide, but it was impossible to reach.
I'll be waiting.
The red writing of his figure melts silently into the elevator. As she does, the elevator's floor display begins blinking on and off erratically.
The combination. You know it, don't you, sir?
Her voice reverberates throughout the elevator. She's telling me to go to her. But this combination, what in the world could that be? Based on the button combinations or something? Oh, it's okay. It's gonna be this. What order the pictures go in and what floors are they on? It's a picture of a masked woman wearing a wedding gown. Okay. So wedding gown. I think Kane. So that's gonna be. I think Kane was the 2nd floor. That's gonna be the end. So let me go up. Let's check this. Gazing at a man. This is going to be 1. So 1 is going to be... first is 2. 3 is the last one. Okay, 3 is the last one. The spirit vanished into the elevator. Must be able to use the elevator to get to the top floor then. And the floor display began to blink on and off erratically. Is that some kind of hint? And that word she used. Combination. I stare at the elevator buttons. Maybe I'm supposed to push these in a certain combination. If I press the floor buttons in a certain order, I might be able to get to the 6th floor. But what's the order? No idea. Gotta think. There has to be a clue somewhere inside Masquerade. Alright. Don't worry, I know. But first, let me see what the other ones are here. So first we're starting with 2. 3 is gonna be the end. Not exactly sure where wedding gown is. Running down a trail. Ooh, no, this actually might be the first one. Okay, and that's 4. Actually, so it might be 4, 2. Then maybe 1. Let's see. Holding hands with a child. Yeah, it is. 4, 2, 1, 5, 3. 4, 2, 1, 5, 3. Oh my god. The elevator door opens and a musty stench greets me. But that's not all. The smell is blood.
Sensei.
Sir,
Red Riding Hood's voice drifts on the wind.
I've been waiting for you.
No, I doubt my words will reach her, but I feel like I have to at least say it. I'm not the one you respect. I'm not the one you're waiting for.
Liar. You always lie.
I'm not lying. I'm really not. A scream splits the night. It's the same one I heard during the spider torture. Stop! Stop this! This won't accomplish anything.
That's why, this time, I'm going to test you.
教えて
Tell me, the truth.
Oh boy. Ugh! Right in my face. Countless spiders fly out of the darkness and start crawling all over my body. The swarm of spiders keeps coming. Activate massager! Stop that shit! Shit! I take the massager out of my bag, hold it against my body, and hit the switch. This worked before. Spiders start acting strangely. They all scramble away. Okay. Red Riding Hood lets out a gusty sigh. Glittering white threads fly through the air from her mouth. She's trying to use her spider silk. Wave my jacket around, use the wooden horse. I hold the horse head over mine as protection. Strangely enough, the threads seem drawn to it and only wrap around the horse head. Yeah! Tree stump. Getting close.
Sir, who's in the wrong? I only did what was right.
That's for the law to decide. Divine punishment will come. Villains go to hell.
That's right.
Red Riding Hood is staring at me.
Sir, come with me. The only thing that matters is your life.
How do you know a person's worth? Everyone has a family. Life isn't that cheap. Life isn't that cheap.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Red Riding Hood screams again. Then her maddening eyes glare at me.
Sir, how do I look to you?
Extremely attractive. You're like a little sister to me. We met too late. We met too late.
What do you like about me?
Your righteousness, your honesty, your righteousness.
That's right.
I'm doing surprisingly well here. Oh, hell yeah! Fuck yes!
Kill the traitor together.
Red Riding Hood's figure wavers then. Smashed through the window and off into the night. She just jump. The bustling city can be heard out the window. I wipe my sweaty brow with my shirt sleeve. Something touches my cheek. Something's floating in the darkness. A thread. As I follow it with my eyes, I realize that it's wrapped around my wrist. Whoa! Something yanks me toward the window. Oh, fuck. I brace my legs and try to resist, but all in vain. I'm thrown into the night sky. I scream as I plummet. No, I should be rushing toward the ground. Just I give up all hope. Oh, fuck me! Strong Joel makes me look up. Fucking machine, I hear to save the fucking it! Man struggles to hold on to my arm, his teeth gritting with effort.
The goat!
You stupid idiot. Mashita? Shut up and give me your other arm. Hurry up. Grab onto me.
Right. He desperately tries to pull me up, and after what feels like an eternity of struggling, I make it over the ledge and tumble safely back inside the hotel. The only sound that can be heard is our gasps for breath as we sit in the darkness.
Why did you ignore my orders?
She spits words out between wheezes. Sorry. This isn't the time to be making excuses. Might be better off shutting up.
Idiot. Try putting yourself in my shoes. Is she gone?
I think so. The window. I'm still trembling as I point to the broken window. She threw herself out of it. She might have been trying to take me with her.
No, not you. That Sir person.
Yeah, suppose you're right.
Can you walk? Let's go.
She just slowly stands and looks at me.
Nicely done. It wasn't bad work for an amateur like you.
An amateur? At this point, man? Really?
It stopped raining.
The cool wind on my cheek hints at an autumn.
I'm going to drop by and see Diamond. I'd like to see how the others are doing.
Yeah. Interesting, we didn't get like a, a good white cloud of, oh, we did it, right? Like a cleansing thing. So, but we also didn't get like a red murder thing this time either. I think this was just kind of different from all the other cases. I still feel like I feel like I did it right. What?
Hand me the car key.
No, I could drive.
Have you completely gone mad? Look at your hands.
I glance down at them, when I suddenly realize that they're still shaking.
You just faced down a spirit. You can't drive in that condition.
The choice made for me. I take the key out of my pocket and toss it to Mashita. The corner parking lot.
All right. You rest here.
His figure melts into the darkness. As I watch him go, I notice something down on the wet asphalt. It's...
a spooder.
A dead spider. And lay there, legs all curled up almost as if it was desperately trying to hold on to something. Are you satisfied now? Then let's go home. I gently pick the spider up. I wrap it in my handkerchief and put it in my pocket. Frank sees Mashita driving, this time in the roofing mirror. The car I ride back is a blur. I sat and let Mashita's voice wash over me like background radio noise. I remember wondering if Red Riding Hood might have stolen a part of my soul.
Before the investigation today, Moe tipped us off on that testimony, remember? That helped me connect the dots. I realized the teacher was wrapped up in the case. A teacher from a school near the hotel was arrested for breaking the law.
That's the Nomura, right? What does that have to do with anything?
There was an odd part in NicoB's testimony. They were scared they'd be reported, but nothing ever happened. In other words, Sako never went to the police after tattling of the teacher. Or maybe more, she couldn't go.
I frown as I try to put the pieces together. I think I'm too spaced out as it's not making sense.
You'd never make it as a detective.
Can't you just drop that? I don't plan on becoming one anyway.
There's only one possible answer. The Sir person Sako trusted so deeply was one of Masquerade's customers.
Yep. That's what I thought. What? I feel like I've been hit up the side of the head.
You have! and not with a pillow, or like a lead pipe.
The one she sought salvation from ended up being a criminal. The definition of irony.
Machida glanced out the window and chuckles dryly. The better sound fits both our moods.
It was the teacher, Nomura, the one mentioned in Nico's testimony.
Aha! Yes, I fucking knew it!
I saw a photo of him. He was thin, tall, the type popular with students.
Well, I suppose. Glances back at me through the mirror.
You might say it wasn't too unlike you.
Machida suddenly tosses a file at me.
Those are the research results. Look them over if you want to know more.
Results? I flip through the thick bundle of paper. There's a set of very well organized documents. It would have taken a lot of time to gather this amount of information. Then it hits me. Wait a second. She just said that he connected the dots with the help of Moe's testimony, which means he knew all of this before we start our investigation tonight. You knew everything?
I just said I put it all together when I heard the testimony. I decided not to tell you, just in case.
Why? If I'd known, I could have...
What would you have done?
His tone turns mocking as he laughs.
You would have just sympathized too much and let your guard down. You should be grateful I didn't.
Machida leaves me with the research file and heads to Diamond's hospital. Now that I'm alone, I can't keep my 3 hospitalized friends out of my mind. But there's nothing I can do for them right now. I've done everything I can. I bolster myself with that information. I spread Machida's documents out on the table. I'm exhausted, but I feel like I need to go through them today. Who in the world was Red Riding Hood? Machida was right. The truth should be right in front of me. Machida's report. I faced Red Riding Hood on the 6th floor where she had waited for me. Managed to drive her back, but she nearly takes me with her. Until Machida saves me at the last second. He's furious with me for disobeying his orders, giving his research file in the hotel. This is what it says. Sako tattling to her homeroom teacher Nomura about the job is what started it all. Nomura proposed to Sako that they gather evidence first and that they arranged to meet at the Masquerade that night. But the only thing waiting for Sako there was utter betrayal by the teacher she was in love with. It turned out that Nomura himself was one of Masquerade's customers. No one knew what exactly happened to Sako. She was found wandering the streets in her red raincoat and immediately admitted to a facility. And unfortunately, her mental state was too far gone already, and she committed suicide by throwing herself from the 6th floor window of the hospital. That night, she died. It was cold and rainy, just like today. The report has info on Nomura as well. When he was arrested for other illegal activities, he ended up testifying about Masquerade as well. Having your partner wear all red was code that you were planning to use the deluxe suite of the hotel. That could be the reason Sako wore that raincoat that night. Not long after the trial, Nomura apparently hung himself in jail. Fucking dead. Alright. The Red Riding Hood end. And so the case surrounding Masquerade quietly comes to a close, leaving an invisible scar on the dark street. The lives lost there will never return, and neither will the trampled dignity. I lost something as well. Hiro and Banshee and Shu's condition worsened after that. They were immediately transferred to a larger hospital. Because of that, they nearly escaped death, but their psyches will forever remain damaged. According to Diamond, the chances of them ever recovering are very thin. Oh shit! To have this happen to people who were only trying to lend me a hand. Maybe it would have been better if I just died from the falling out of Masquerade's window. I slowly get through each and every day. This is Red Riding Hood's revenge, that I can admit that it's effective. Ooh, did I fuck up? I think I might have fucked up. A week later.
I'm coming in.
Machida suddenly shows up on my doorstep. Before I even open my mouth, he pulls an envelope and tosses it on the table.
I'm here to deliver this. It's your reward.
What a joke. Reward for letting that happen to my friends.
How should I know? The client asked me to do this, that's all. I did my job and handed it over. The rest is in your hands.
Damn, what a pain. She turns and curses under his breath, but I can still hear everything he says. That's all you came for?
No, there's one other thing. I learned something from this past case.
And what's that?
Something about you. You're suited for this work after all.
That again? Sorry, but I'm done. No more.
Just hear me out. There have been more mysterious cases like Masquerades popping up lately. I thought it might be Mark-related, but it seems like I was wrong.
He stops for a moment, then mutters.
Hyaki Yagyo, a Masquerade. Have you heard of anything about it? A Hyaki Yagyo.
Yeah, sure. Ghost stories. It's clearly asking about something that's happening in the real world. No, I haven't.
That's so. I figured you, of all people.
Yeah, forget it. First he asks me, then he tells me to forget it. He only cares about his own bottom line.
She
glances briefly at the sofa in the corner of the room.
Might have known something.
Sorry, but I can't. I just don't have the energy.
I'm not saying right now. I'm sure Yasuoka will wait until you're 100%. I'm not pushing you either. That's all I wanted to say. Now, wait, I have one last bit of advice. Quit doing stuff like that.
Like what?
You picked up that dead spider, didn't you?
You saw.
Just out of the corner of my eye. That's why darkness follows you. Your ancestors probably had pity on it too. The living and the dead can't coexist. If you try to accept their feelings, you'll just end up getting pulled in.
Even so, I'll keep that in mind. Even so. Machina might be right, but even so. If someone doesn't accept them, they'll stay like that forever. That's not something I want to bear. She just snorts derisively, like usual.
Give it some thought. Even if you don't want it, the time may come one day.
He leaves, closing the door behind him. That marks the end of the case, the end of one chapter of my story. But someday in the future, I can't help but think that door will be thrown open again. Interesting. I might have to check and see if there wasn't. Make sure I didn't get a bad ending there. It could be that it is actually like I thought this is just sort of like opening the door for the sequel. The gallery has been unlocked.
Hey, what up the karaoke place?
Wait, is it just starting over again, or is this like something new? I think this is it. All right, I'm actually having to go through this because I can't actually exit out of it, but I'm just wondering if could I actually put my real name here? I wonder if this would actually do anything. Masamune Kujou. Would it do anything? Masamune Kujou. Nope, it doesn't do anything. Shit. Ha! Funny. Thought it might be like an Easter egg if I did that. It should just murder my ass. Ah, fuck. I did get the bad ending. Shit. I guess I must have picked the wrong ones. Okay. So apparently, to get the good ending. So here I said villains go to hell. So that's for the law to decide. Yeah, okay. In retrospect, that was real. I just realized what villains go to hell, divine punishment. I'm literally saying the shit that the crazy dude that tortured her and church dude or guy said. So yeah, in retrospect, that was probably a bad choice. Okay, the only thing that matters is your life. How do you know a person's worth? That's the other one. Okay, she's still saying all the same things in response. Okay, how do I look to you? I actually picked, this one was right. We met too late. And then finally, the last one, what do you like about me? I said your righteousness. Apparently it's your honesty. Okay, this one I'm not quite sure how you would know that there's righteousness and honesty here. Okay, does this actually play out any differently? I'm kind of thinking probably not. I think it's just gonna make the ending part after this could be different. Oh.
Thank you, sir. Let's...
Red Riding Hood's figure wavers then. Oh.
Smashed through the window and off into the night. No, okay. This time she actually did say thank you. I got it. She just jump. Bustling. I guess similarly, the righteousness is the exact same thing. Again, righteous judgment, right? So should have gone with her honesty. I guess. Do I still get pulled down? Yep, I still get pulled down. All right, this all is gonna play the same. Okay. And so the case surrounding Masquerade comes quietly to a close, leaving an invisible scar on the dark street. The lives lost there will never return. Neither will they be trampled. Wait, what did I just say? Neither will their trample dignity. The only thing that saves that disaster is that my friends survived. Hiru, Banshee, and Sho all regained consciousness after that. They got out of it with no lasting symptoms and recovered enough to go back to their lives. Diamond concluded that the affliction inhibited the soul, very much like the mark. In that case, maybe Red Riding Hood was finally released from that horrible nightmare, just like the spirits that gave people the mark. If anything good came about because of this case, then that would be it. A week later, I'm coming in. Mashio suddenly shows up on my doorstep. Before I even open my mouth, he pulls out an envelope and tosses it on the table. I'm here to deliver this. It's your reward. Take it and get out of here. I didn't do it because I wanted a reward. How should I know? The client asked me to do this, that's all. Did my job, I handed it over. The rest is in your hands. Damn, what a pain. She turns to curse under his breath, but I can still hear everything he says. That's all I came for. Now, there's one other thing. I learned something from this past case. And what's that? Something about you. You're suited for this work after all. Not again. Sorry, but I'm done. No more. Just hear me out. There have been more mysterious cases like the Masquerades popping up lately. That might be mark-related, but it seems I was wrong. Seriously, see, I didn't mention anything about my friends this time, right? Because they lived. He stops for a moment and mutters. Yaki, okay. Hear anything about it? It's all the same. Ghost stories. Figure of all people. Forget it. First he asks and he tells me to forget it. He only cares about his own bottom line. She glances briefly at the sofa in the corner. Might have known something. So you want my help? The old lady Yasuka seems to think you could do some good. I do too. You picked up that dead spider, didn't you? You saw? Just down the corner of my eye. Alright, this is all the same. Darkness follows you. Booga booga booga. Fuck you. Even so. Let's get some thought. Close the door behind me. That marks the end of the case and the end of one chapter of my story. But someday in the future, can't help but think that door will be thrown open again. Alright, there we go. Wasn't much of a change, just hey, everybody lived as opposed to hey, everybody died. But I did feel like I needed to get it. I couldn't end the Let's Play on like, yeah, and then everybody died. The end. Or at least three people died. So what's the gallery look like? Event Spirit. All the sexy shit too. Oh, cool. Each of the ghosties. And their artwork. Ooh, hey, that's a cool one. Oh shit. This is like if everybody died. What the fuck? Bad ending. All my friends are dead. Whoa, that's just wild looking. Is that Shimio? Or something? He was kind of tall. I think it might be like promotional artwork or something. Because some of these I don't remember seeing any of. Or concept art. Ooh. Oh, it's box art. This one was actually box art. This is probably the main box art, and this is for the DLC. Oh, look at the spirit. Ugh. I should go through this cutscene again, too. Look at them! Look at them! Now let them come closer! Now they're this close. Now do it again. Now they're this close. Cool, now die. Well, alright guys, with that, we did it. We saw the entirety of Deathmark. Cool. Yeah, it's kind of like I thought. This seemed more like maybe a little bit of a bridge to the next game, but it also just kind of felt more like a victory lap, you know? After the main story. as it really wasn't that connected to any of the Mary stuff. It was kind of just its own thing. But it was good. It was a nice palate cleanser, I guess you could say. It was still an enjoyable tale. I liked the final puzzles and stuff at the end. If I didn't fuck up getting the good ending the first time. But yeah, I guess my final thoughts on this journey. I mean, overall it was actually not that long of a game. I think it was even shorter than Paranormal Site. I think Paranormal Site was actually 1 episode longer, so actually not that much shorter than Paranormal Site. But yeah, my final thoughts of the game, it was great. It was super fun. I will say, because I know people will probably ask me, well, which I like better, Paranormal Site or this game? Definitely Paranormal Site. I think the main issues with this game is there was quite a few typos, which isn't like a huge deal, but I also think the localization for this game was only okay. Like, I think the dialogue at times could feel sort of unnatural. Like, it worked, don't get me wrong. It was serviceable, but it wasn't exceptional, if that makes any sense, you know? It might just have to do with literally the main writing of the game in general, which, I mean, that is also very likely. Maybe not so much the localization problem, but the writing in general. I just don't think it's quite as sharply written as what Paranormal Site was. And that one really has some mind-bending, crazy shit in it. Well, this one definitely made you think, because a lot of the spirits really made it tough sometimes to figure out what was going on and what the answer was. But by comparison to some of the meta stuff, it was more straightforward. And I still think some of the characters didn't get fleshed out maybe as much as I would have liked. Where I feel like I got to know most of the characters of Paranormal Site really well. I think a lot of it just kind of depends on who you decide to pick as a partner, because if, you know, you pick this one person or something, you'll obviously spend more time with them than maybe some of the other characters. Though you do still need specific partners to even beat certain sections of the game, so you know. But one thing I will give this game over Paranormal Site, it was infinitely more scary. Paranormal Site really did not end up being that scary of a game. The beginning part sort of led you to believe it was going to be that way, but it was more like a suspenseful mystery game. This one actually added the scariness on top of what was already a suspenseful mystery of like what was going on with Yashiki and Mary and everything. But yeah, this one definitely had some incredible atmosphere and some spooky as fuck spirits. I'm trying to think which one was my favorite out of all of them. I think the scariest one was probably Shimio for me, to be honest. I think just something about being like alone in the woods and shit just freaks me the fuck out. And the monster itself was like fucking just terrifying already looking. So I was like, ugh. I think the coolest design was definitely the bride. I don't know, she seems sort of like I think people said that she was sort of like the quote unquote flagship spirit for this game. And I understand that, 'cause it's sort of something sort of iconic about it. Very kind of recognizable, and I don't know. I mean, it just seems like something that would work well to advertise this game, like good in the promo stuff. It just looked cool. Though I did also like the stuff with the cannon soldier, and of course the reveal of Mary at the end was fantastic. But yeah, appreciated the music in this game when it was there. I liked the cool sound effects they play, the dramatic ones. The art was good when we got to really see it. We had like a few like little like minor cutscene images. I kind of wish there was a little more of it, to be honest. But it does feel like a little bit like this game was kind of made on like a very minimal budget. Just made me hopeful that maybe the semi-sequel NG and also Spirit Hunter 2 maybe had a little bit more money behind it. I don't know, depending on how well this game ended up selling. I mean, they got literally 2 sequels, so I suppose it must have sold at least decently well. But yeah, I liked Yashiki. I think the best character in the game, my partner, was definitely Mashita. He was easily like the GOAT, right? I can see why he'd be a fan favorite. I also did like Sho a bit. I'm a little sad that at the end, though, Sho didn't really get to do much of anything in that last case. He just kind of attacked us and then pissed off. Chrissy was all right, too. Like, I think I didn't really give her as much credit as I probably should have. I think she was actually a better partner than I really made her out to be. And characters like Moe was just, you know, she just kind of had our back most of the time. And, oh, of course, Diamond. Diamond's also pretty, especially in this last one, man, he ended up being like hella fucking useful. But yeah, very fun game. I hadn't had a good, really spooky game in a long time. Like something that really actually put me on edge in a way that wasn't just suspenseful. It was like, oh, like I'm disturbed by this, you know? And it's good, right? I feel like we needed something like that for this Halloween period. So I've seen a lot of people ask though, like after this, you know, do I want to check out, you know, at some point the Spirit Hunter NG or Spirit Hunter 2? And absolutely, yeah, I enjoy the hell out of this. I will 100% check those out at some point. I don't know if I want to hop into it immediately. I actually checked the How Long to Beat website, and apparently NG is actually longer than this game. At least according to that. Like quite a bit longer. Like this game is like 10 to 12 hours or something. And then NG is like 16 to 20 hours. So at least supposedly. And Spirit Hunter 2 has not been released yet, but I think it comes out early 2024. So, but yeah, for sure, I will absolutely be coming back to the series. I definitely enjoy this game enough to want to continue with it and see where things go from here. And see how things change and improve and alter. Because I always just I like games that they're like visual novels, but they also give you stuff to do, like different sort of gameplay mechanics. I would say the mechanics in this game weren't super, super deep, but they were essentially like puzzles, right? And I think for the most part, the puzzle elements of this game were like you could figure it out. They weren't so bullshit like how the fuck is anyone supposed to get this? I think there might have been a couple moments where it was like a little bit of a stretch, but otherwise, I never felt like at the end of it, like, okay, this game was being unreasonable. Everything kind of made sense by the conclusion, like, okay, yeah, that you could have pieced together. I get it. So, but yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this series as much as I did. It's kind of nice sometimes to just hop into a series that isn't like, 30 to 40 or, beyond episodes long. It's kind of just some quickie ones that don't overstay their welcome and leave you feeling nice at the end. If you did, please leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. And subscribe if you're not already. Become a picky penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. So that means that we are going to be hopping to another brand new series here pretty soon. So look forward to that. I got to figure out what the hell that's going to be. We got some big ass games coming out here in a few months, namely February. That is going to be the month of hell with Persona 3 Reload and 7 Rebirth coming out at that moment. So I don't know if I can get something like I know is going to be crazy freaking long, because I really don't want to have things overlap with that, we got time. We technically got time. We got 4 months, but there are some games I know people want from me, but I know they're also really damn long. So I'm trying to decide whether it's like, is this the right time to do this, or should I wait a bit? I don't know. I'll have to think about it a little bit. But anyway, guys, thank you so much again for joining me for this adventure. I look forward to coming back to this series again one day. And as always, Picky Penguins, till next time, stay classy.